It doesn't matter if you have a newborn, a toddler, a young child, a teen, or even an adult child. Your kids are going to annoy you. Well, newborns aren't annoying. They're actually really cute and they don't even know what's going on. So we'll put them aside. But the rest of these kids, you better believe that they are going to annoy you. So in this video, I'm going over what to do when your child annoys you. Hey guys, I'm Jason Kreidman and welcome to another episode of Dad University. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click on that notification bell. Also, it really helps us spread this message when you share our videos. So hey, maybe you know 3 people that might enjoy it. Please share it with them. Let me describe a scenario that bothers me. See if you can relate to this. You're at work all day. So I got calls, meetings, customers. I'm tired by the time I get home. And I'm walking towards my front door. I haven't even gotten inside yet. And there is a bicycle near the front door, which is supposed to be in the garage, a pair of really muddy shoes, and some muffin wrappers. Empty muffin wrappers. Now, if I was a positive thinking guy, I would look at that scenario and say, wow, my kids are really wonderful. You know, they put the bike at the front door instead of bringing it in the house. And you know what? They ate the muffins outside instead of in the front doorway to get crumbs all over the floor. And you know what? They took off their muddy shoes so that they wouldn't get mud in the house. But instead, I'm annoyed. They left a mess at the front door and I haven't even gotten inside yet. I just got home and I walk up to this mess. We don't need to go into detail about how the rest of the house looks. We're just dealing with the front door right now. When I left this morning, the front door, there was nothing there. It was perfectly clean. And my kids were at school all day. So literally just by the time they got home from school till the time I got home from work, just a couple of hours, they are able to do amazing things in that short amount of time. So what do? Well, we yell at them, of course. Put that bike in the garage. Throw those muffin wrappers away and hose off your dirty shoes. That will tell them. That'll show them. This will never happen again. Until tomorrow. Let's get to the reason that you're watching this video. Yes, my child is annoying. What do I do? Here it goes. So listen carefully. If your child is annoying, you are the problem. Let me repeat that again. If your child is annoying, you have the issue. It doesn't negate the fact that they need to be taught what to do or shown the right way of doing something or they misbehaved. But we do have the choice of whether we are annoyed or not. It's our responsibility. We are responsible for our own feelings. We actually get to decide how we feel. 2 different people can walk up to that scenario at that front door and have 2 completely different feelings and reactions. One can be totally annoyed and the other could be completely calm and it doesn't bother them at all. How we react is also influenced by other interactions that we may have had. Maybe you did have a difficult day at work, or you just received the news of a friend has a health issue. There's all kinds of inputs and things that happen during the day that can affect how we deal with our kids and whether we are annoyed or not. I'm making light of this, but it's a pretty profound concept. I understand that it's not easy. I might be making it sound like it's something that's easy to do, but I understand that it's not. But with a little bit of practice, even if you can make a little bit of progress, the way that you interact with your children and those around you will be drastically improved. How do we make the choice? How do we make the choice that our child doesn't annoy us? How is it that easy? Well, here are some things to keep in mind. Pause. Stop and notice that you are feeling or getting annoyed. Is your heart rate increasing? Are you starting to breathe faster? Notice the changes, the physical changes that are happening in your body at that time. Breathe. Take a deep breath. You just stopped and noticed that you're starting to feel annoyed. And you've paused. So now take a really deep breath. Then ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? You may not have that answer right away. And you also just can't blame it on your child. So for the example of me at the front door, I can't just say, well, because my children made a mess and that annoys me. Really, it's, well, I clean my stuff up and I expect everyone else to do the same. Or we've talked about this a ton of times. I feel like nobody's listening to me. Or I feel in disarray and I feel disorganized when stuff is not that way, and I like to feel organized. You just have to figure out what is it that makes you feel that way. Once you understand why you're feeling that way, you need to take responsibility for your feelings. Realize that you have a choice on whether you are annoyed or not. In that situation for me, I have the choice of whether I am annoyed, of whether it's going to ruin my night or not. Certainly a messy house can be annoying, but I ultimately have the choice. When you take responsibility for your own feelings, and sometimes it's just acknowledging those feelings, they will often, and you'd be surprised at how often, they will often just go away. You'll no longer be annoyed. I can't tell you how powerful this concept is. You have complete control over how you feel and whether you get annoyed or not. As I said, even if you can just make a little bit of progress, that's going to have a big impact. Being annoyed is not fun, and nobody wants to be around you when you are annoyed. When you aren't annoyed, you are better positioned to be a parent. You will be more effective in your parenting, and you'll be more loving towards those annoying little kids. I'd love to hear from you. What annoys you the most about your kids? Let it out and then let it no longer annoy you. Make that choice. Leave your feedback in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, we have a ton of other videos for you. Check out our channel, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you know exactly when we upload new videos. We'll see you next week.